What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm gonna make Five Nights at Freddy's 3. This is part 2. I think this will be the finale, because we've got a lot done. But I do just want to say, well, two things. One, it's dead quiet down here, and it is very scary. Second off, I hit 550 subscribers the other day, which is... It's not, like, huge, but, because it's not, like, a big goal. It's not something that I'm, like, ecstatic over, like I was with 500. But I just want to point out that when I started this channel, I had no ambitions whatsoever. The fact that I managed to get 550 from the point in time in which we are at, that's insane. I want to see if I can hit 1,000 by my birthday. I'll talk about that more later in this video when we are doing the final step of this build. But yeah, this is what you should have so far. We have really these two rooms done. We just have, hallways. A ton of hallways, to be exact. So, yeah, let me just scroll casually past the 30 different thumbnails I designed. Excuse me? I guess we'll start off with cameras, because that's gonna be the hardest thing. You'll need iron bars. We're actually gonna do a few things, you'll see. Wither skeleton skulls. Yeah, I'm gonna say them different every single time. It's either gonna be skeleton or skeleton. Or skeleton. I don't know. I'm gonna just find a bunch of different ways to say it. Really any block. I'm just gonna use lime terracotta because it's the same block as the walls. Redstone torches. If you are okay, if you're building this with the intention of using it, you do not need those two materials that I just told you to get. Unless you're on Bedrock, then I would suggest still getting them. But if you're on Java and you're planning on using this, then leave the build as is. Dark oak doors. Dark oak signs. Oakwood planks. And oakwood stairs. That'll cover that hallway, this hallway, and that's it. That hallway's blank. That one's also blank. Actually, no, it'll finish that one too. So that one's blank, except for the camera, obviously. That one, it's really just those three after this. So come down to the office, which is the build in the very front. You want to come to the hallway to the left of it and come to the front right-hand corner. You want to count backwards a block and on. It's going to be the second lime terracotta down every single time. You're going to place an iron bar with a wither skeleton skull on top of it, kind of facing towards the door. So, except it can't be facing down, so. Come through this hallway in front of the office, and then both these hallways, in the center you want to place the iron bar with the wither skeleton skull on top. In the center of that back wall. Or the front wall, I guess. Just like that. In the right hallway, you want to come to the back. And if you're at the back right-hand corner, you want to be on the right wall still. You want to count backwards by 4. Place an iron bar with a wither skeleton skull. Kind of facing towards the middle. Just like that. Oh, spooky Minecraft ambiance. Awesome. Alright, so you have these two hallways here. The front one, to the front side of the door, you want to place an iron bar with a wither skeleton skull on top. Sorry, I didn't actually know where that camera was. That's why there was that cut, and I was in a different spot as well. The hallway behind it, you want to come to... Okay, no. Come to the far hallway, this one. And at the back center of this, the front center, we'll place an iron bar with a wither skeleton skull, kind of facing towards the side a little bit, just like that. Because we'll be looking at all the arcade machines. Come to the back, and you want to, behind this, the second door, behind it, if you're at the first lime terracotta, you want to count backwards by 3. Place an iron bar with a wither skeleton skull on top that's kind of facing pretty much fully backwards, except, I think it should be one more click. Yeah, there we go. One more, rotation. But, how? Anyways, this hallway right here, okay, so that's that camera. This hallway right here, at the front left-hand corner, you want to place an iron bar with a skeleton skull on top, in the direct corner, and it's gonna actually want to be one more rotation to the side, kind of like that, towards the right side. You get what I mean. I can't English, okay? I have no idea what hall. Okay, hang on. I'll figure this out, I promise. Alright, come into this hallway. And, basically it's literally the only one. And if you're looking at it from the front of the build, you want to come to the front left-hand corner. And you want to be on the, I guess the front wall, technically. You want to count forwards a block, or left a block, sorry, I'm placing an iron bar with the wither skeletons go on top of it again, and it wants to be pretty much one rotation. Okay, I don't know my rotations at all, but it's okay. And then at the far side, you want at the middle, you want to place, so at the basically the right side of it, you want to place iron bar with the wither skeleton skull, facing towards the door. A skeleton skell. A skeleton skell, that's better. There's all your cameras. Kinda, here's so you can see them all roughly. We're gonna do, I guess, doors next. So if you're, basically, what you want to do is, okay, if you're using this conventionally, basically, if you're actually going to use this for its non-intended purpose, which if you're going to use this as a build in your world, then just place a dark oak door over the doorway on this side, on the outer side. However, if you're going to be using this as the game, what I would do is I'd place the dark oak door on the inside of the build. So basically, it's not on the door block, it's on the block inside of that. You'll see why I did this in a minute. And do this for both doors. And then above each door, you want to place a dark oak sign, go down a line, and then just write exit in all caps. It should, no, it's not going to appear for me. Thanks for that. It's not autocorrect because it never autocorrects. Even if you, like, spell, sandwich as, like, SSMDWICG, usually my phone would be like, yeah, sandwich. PlayStation's like, what are you trying to type? PlayStation just assumes you're speaking gibberish, which can be a good thing sometimes. It can. They probably have an autocorrect feature, actually. I don't know. Someone should check that out, or I can. But, if you're, again, if you're using this as just the game, then you want to place lime terracotta on the outside of the build, basically kind of like sticking out of the doorway, just like that. So it's over the doorway, and then you want to open the door and place redstone torches inside. It's because the doors are lit up in the game. Actually, I think it's the exit sign, but there's something over in this general area that's lit up. So I do want to kind of replicate that with this. And, yeah. One more thing. Come into this far left hallway, and at the front left-hand corner, you want to count backwards by 2 and place an oak wood plank. Count back by 2, oak plank, or sorry, back by 3, actually. Back 3, oak plank, back 3, oak plank, so it's 2 block gaps. Back 3, oak plank, that's not it. Back 3, oak plank, back 3, oak plank. And along this wall, you want to place 2 oak wood planks, 3 blocks apart from each other and 1 block away from the walls. Just like that. I did that wrong. Oh yeah, I did. I did the last one wrong. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total. 2 on the back, 7 on the left. And then you basically want to, above these, you want to break the, if you're in Bedrock, do this. If you're in Java, don't. You want to break the 2 lime terracottas above every single oak wood plank. Don't break the one, frickin', don't break that. I promise I'm okay. You can do this in every other or every single one. I actually don't know if I might have done it every other, except I think I actually switched it to every single one. Yeah, I did. Did I do it on the back ones? I did. And then you basically want to place, out diagonally, you want to place, really any block. I'm just using lime terracotta. If you want to use dirt, you can use dirt. But it'll look better from the outside if it's lime terracotta. Not that it makes much of a difference, but And then you want to place redstone torches in all of these. Not on the... Actually, you could place it on the side if you wanted to, but I'm going to place it on the back because I like it better that way. Just like that. And then you want to place an oak wood stair in front of every single bottom block and an upside down oak wood stair in front of every single top block. Just like this. We're almost done. I think we can get all the materials for the rest of the build, except I'm going to leave out technically 3, I think. Yeah. So, clear inventory. And you want to get out. It's going to be a very weird selection, just so you know. Sea lanterns. Ender dragon head, if you can. Or dragon, sorry, just dragon. Armor stand. Leather tunic. God, it's weird to say tunic, and I don't know why. Steve head, again, if you can. Or normal head, whatever you want to. If you want to be that specific. Target blocks. Or just target, again. And a skeleton skull. That was weird. I don't know if you saw that, but the entire world, like, just randomly generated. Alright, so come to the far right hallway, and you want to come to the back. And... 1 block away from the ceiling in the center, you want to break the lime terracotta and replace it with a sea lantern, and place a dragon head over it. Or glowstone, doesn't really matter. Sea lantern just looks better. Just like that. The hallway to the left of that one, you want to come to the back, and the second in the middle again, at the second block from the bottom, you want to break it and replace that lime terracotta with a sea lantern. This wall is 2 blocks thick, so it won't matter. Place an armor stand facing into that, looking towards the sea lantern, so blinding itself, and place a Steve head and a leather tunic on it. What did you just do? Did you see that? It, like... Also, why is it red? It literally, like, it looked like it put it on me, but I still have my elytra on. Oop, I took it off. I'm sorry for that. Shut up. There's those 2 hallways done. Out of the, I think it's the back one. I'm pretty sure it's the back one. Yeah, it is. So come to the back hallway of the 2, and you want to come to the left side. If you're, where the camera is, above the doorway at the left side of it, you want to place a skeleton skull from the right side if you're looking towards the door. Then, come to the back left-hand corner, and you want to count right by 3. And place 2 target blocks going right and move forward 1. You want to leave a 1 block out from the target blocks and place a Steve head facing kind of towards the camera. Those are presents, that's Chica head, that's Marionette head, I think is what it is. Clear inventory, and you want to get out gray concrete, sea lanterns, normal lantern, just 1 normal lantern. Where are the lanterns? Why? Okay, they're there. Or soul, it doesn't really matter. And iron bars. You're going to want to cover up your entire build ceiling with gray concrete. One block above the lime terracotta. So basically kind of like this. I'm gonna you can just kind of randomly go over it if you want. I'm gonna actually do it how I did on that one and make it so you can clearly see the lines in between the rooms. It just it doesn't look better that way, but it's kind of more resembles the map of the game. So yeah, I will do this, and we will be back for the last, like, pretty much 1 step. Once you've done that, this is what you should have. It looks exactly like the other build now. Which one? The grid kind of usually will give it away unless I do an oopsies and I build the interior for the wrong one, which has happened twice, although that would not be with a FNAF build, because, you know, I don't usually build them how this has been. I build the FNAF builds all at once. I don't build the exterior and then the interior before I don't build the exterior, do some of the interior, and then do the interior and do the rest of it. It's all done at once. Sometimes, if I'm lazy, though, on, like, other builds, I won't do it that way. Alright, so you want to come inside. You're probably going to need a night vision potion. That 3 minutes probably isn't long enough. I tried to hit the 8-minute one, but I just didn't go far enough. So in the office, directly above the chair, you want to place a lantern. I always just do it that way, just because, you know, it kind of emanates enough, but not a lot. Now, you literally just want to drape iron bars all over the entire build. Leave the office alone, though, because the office is special. But, like, this hallway... Actually, no, leave this hallway as well. The hallway directly in front of the office and the office itself want to be left alone, except pretty much everything else. You can drape iron bars all over the place. It can come down from really wherever. Like, here, I'll show you in a second what I mean. Like, you could even just, like, kind of stick it down like this. So yeah, I'm going to talk about what I said I would talk about, and that is, milestone stuff. So, it took about, I don't know how long it was exactly, to hit 550 from 500, but it did not take very long at all. And I think that that's definitely good. Obviously, it's very good. I'd estimate about, not even I don't think it was a month. It was after Halloween I hit 500, I think. Also, it doesn't even have to look good with the iron bars. But, yeah, I wanna, because I think I can, if I've estimated it correctly, I'm probably gonna, I'm expecting myself to hit 600 by probably January, early January. I should ideally hit it. Whether or not that'll actually happen, we'll see, but that's what I'm thinking. I may be completely wrong. We will see, though. But I honestly do think that that is possible because of the rate that I've been growing at. I think... I don't know, it'll depend on a lot of things, though. But I think, I want to hit 600 by May 30th. Which, yeah, that's a specific date for a reason. I think it's possible, but I'd have to pick up the pace a little bit. Like, obviously, I probably will as time moves along. I'll probably start to, like, gain a little bit faster. We'll kind of see, though, with how everything will play out. But, I mean, it's kind of ideally. That's what I'm hoping. Just because, you know, that'd be nice. Again, it's gonna differ depending on probably a lot of things. But... it might be far-fetched. It's just, it depends on how everything's going, and literally though, from like, when I hit 100, that looked pretty much unreachable. To be able to hit 1,000 before probably, probably before like 2022. Also, I do want to point out something because I know I talk about this a lot. I don't really I didn't do YouTube. I kind of just started YouTube because I was like, okay, you know what? I saw a ton of YouTubers and I was like, I want to be like that. I'm not saying any of this for popularity reasons. Like, I'm not big on the popularity. It's nice to be recognized, but I don't live on that. Sometimes it can be frustrating if you're not popular, let's be honest. Like, if you can't gain popularity sometimes. But, like, even if I still only had, like, 130 subscribers, I wouldn't have, like, stopped. I'm not just trying to gain the popularity. Because, I mean, and it's also nice because, not to brag, but I think I can build decently in Minecraft. But, like, obviously, there's a lot of people that are, like, it's their job, but, I mean, that wasn't my intention, but it may turn into my intention based on how it's kind of going for me. But, you know, I think it's a fun thing to do. And it's definitely a good hobby. It actually has helped me on a personal level as well. Probably, like, you wouldn't really think of it to do that, but why is my voice dying? Like, you wouldn't think of YouTube to be like, oh yeah, this helped me. Like, it doesn't, like, done anything bad for me. Sure, maybe it's screwed up some schedules and stuff, but, like, I feel like it's made me more organized in that kind of sense, like a schedule sense. Also, it's helped with, you know, other things, but it just kind of, like, you don't even think of that when you start something. Like, you just kind of do it because you want to do it. But then it, like, sparks off so many other things, and it's like, hey. But then you also, like, you look at the, like, right now, I kind of looked at the past, and I was like, oh, that was a big mistake. That'll probably get mentioned again in the future for a different reason than, you know, I don't want to say for an unideal reason, but for a reason that might be hard. Like, it's not negative. It's by far not negative, but still. But, you know. And especially with, you know, what's happening in the world right now, YouTube's such a big escape for me. Like, not even watching YouTube. Discord's a big escape as well. But, like, I feel like for a lot of people, YouTube's kind of just, like, distracting them, which is obviously good, and that's kind of what I want to help do. Distract you from the real world, because, you know. So let's not talk about that. But, yeah. It's obviously something fun, and if you really, like, if you don't have, it's better to start, like, young, but not, like, super young. I actually think we're done now. It kind of looks like they're floating on the ceiling. It's really weird. But yeah, once you've placed all your iron bars in, that is your Five Nights at Freddy's 3 complete. This took the least amount of episodes, and it probably took the longest span for me to actually build. But it did not take long for me to build in general. It was not bad. But, yeah. I guess that's all for this video. I think I just wanted to know if you guys did enjoy this video. FNAF 4 will be made in the future. Once I get to it. That will be very soon. And then I do have another game which, thank you for reminding myself that. Because I do want to look up well, I don't want to look it up, but I just kind of want to put it there. Alright. But, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one. Oh, it's not there. Peace!